Hi lovely people, welcome back to the channel. What a difference a year makes. Last year summer we were having a drought in Europe, and this year it's been raining non-stop. I've literally been cooping the weather to see when the sun pops out because it's so unpredictable. We have showers, we have thunderstorms, we have hail. Everything is going on, but very sporadically the sun pops out, and I really have to get some things harvested. So the sun is popped out now and I'm gonna run outside and do as much as I can before the rain hits us again. The other day we went walking in the forest with our grandson in his carriage, and we got caught in a shower of rain. We had to literally hide under some trees and cover the carriage with our body and protect him, and it was like 10 minutes of complete downpour, and we didn't see it coming. When we left the house, it was sunny. So everything is super unpredictable right now. Let me get outside really quick and do some stuff that I have to do in the garden because the weather is crazy, guys. The weather is crazy in Europe. Just put on the television, you'll see some people died in Italy from floods. People died in Germany from floods. Hundreds of cars were destroyed in Italy from hailstorms, big hail. It's just crazy over here in Europe. Let me get my scissors and my knife and my basket, my glass of wine, and let's head outside. So there's a ton of things for me to do in the garden, and what I want to start with is to get these 3 plants in these 3 pots that I bought. They're way too small for their containers, and these are gonna go on the kitchen counter. So I'm gonna try to get these in as quick as I can. I'm just gonna even do this without gloves. I also have to do some weeding out once I harvest because I got some new lettuce and some new, what is this, cabbages, and this is cauliflower to plant for the autumn season. This is my Christmas cactus. I love this plant so much. I keep putting it in bigger pots because I swear this plant is 5 years old and this is the size it is. It's like it refuses to grow any bigger, but this time I'm putting it in a really big pot. It is one of the most beautiful plants I've seen, and usually they bloom for Christmas season, but I'm lucky mine bloom a few times a year. So put this aside, and then I have 2 tiny little cactuses, and I'm just gonna stick them in these big pots because I want them to grow bigger. I'm gonna need my gloves for these because these are quite prickly. Ow, that hurts even through my gloves. I'm absolutely loving this table. This is my husband's work table that he took out of the shed, and it really doesn't look nice in the garden, but it's so handy for me to do my repotting, just fiddle around with my plants. So that's it, guys. A quick repot. So guys, I've literally been out here for 5 minutes and look at the weather already. It's windy, it's blowing, the clouds have come back. I don't know if I'm going to make it, but I'm going to try to get as much things as I possibly can out of the ground. So I also have to get this cauliflower harvested today, not only because it's ripe for the picking, but also I have to make space for planting new things for the fall. I'm really pleased with my cauliflower harvest this year. For the whole summer, we've been picking cauliflowers, just enjoying our fresh vegetables out of the garden. I've learned a lot over the years about the do's and the don'ts and all the mistakes I made in the previous years, so I could get a much bigger harvest, a much healthier harvest. So I'm really happy about the harvest this year so far. That needs a good wash because I think bugs are already starting to live in it. Let me get these. These are overgrown lettuce that I didn't get to. So I'm just gonna hold them up and put them in the compost. Which gives much more space for replanting stuff. Sometimes you have so much stuff planted that you can't harvest everything and things just go to seed. Oh, look at this. That's not good. I have a cucumber that went through the fencing. I'm not sure if it's damaged, but let me get at it, see if I can push it back through. If it's damaged, I'm gonna have to. First of all, let me see if I can get rid of this fencing and push the cucumber back through. Come on, come on. Yeah, there you go. We actually put up this fencing to protect the plant from the chickens. But it's not a problem if they eat the bottom leaves right now because the plant is big enough to sustain itself. So now that I remove the fencing, I can see better where I can guide this cucumber plant up and around the trellis. It was not very clear before. I have another big cucumber on the bottom. And lots of other cucumbers are coming up. And you see all the flowers. So this is going to be doing really good for the next few months. Oh, here's another one. Let me keep going, guys, because look at that. Look, I have so much beets that I can harvest right now. As you can see, they're ready to go. But I have no time today. I'm gonna have to wait until I have a more sunny day because I'm telling you, when the sky opens, it's gonna come down on me. So, and look at this. My carrots are all also ready to go. I'll pull up a few today, but I'm gonna have to get the rest next week, which will also give me a lot of space for planting new things. Let me jump in and get this tomato. It's a really pretty one. I swear, I never thought I planted these tomatoes, so I cannot tell you what kind of tomatoes they are. If somebody knows, please leave the name in the comments. And I saw some ripe cherry tomatoes yesterday or the other day. Let me get these. I move this out of the way before I trip on it. I also have to harvest my potatoes. Honestly, I haven't been taking care of them, and I was under the impression that you have to wait until you see the flowers come up on the potato plants, then you should harvest, but I never seen flowers. But I did a small little dig this morning. Let me show you. So my potato plants are almost dead. So I thought, let me do a small little dig, and look, there are potatoes in there. There's another one there. So I'm gonna dump this out next week. See, they're really tiny potatoes, which is the kind of potatoes I planted. So I didn't expect anything too big. Here's another one. So I'm just gonna take these three. I'm gonna use these for dinner tonight, but I'm also gonna dump that container out and see how much harvest we get from this container. It doesn't have to be much. I'm just happy with anything because I have a lot of sweet potatoes that's growing right now, and sweet potatoes are our preference. I'm gonna check on the beans really quick, see if I can put any beans in this basket. I'm trying to hurry, guys, because I know a storm is coming. I have some beans that I can pick. I honestly don't want to get all the beans off of this tree, so I'm leaving some because I want them to get really ripe and hard so I can get seeds for next season. There's a lot down here. See, I think I'm going to leave these two. They're way overripe and I want them to just get hard and so I can be able to. Oh, here's another one. Look at this one. You want them to get this hard and this dry so you can have seeds for next season. So I'm going to leave this one hanging and I'm going to harvest the one next to it. Here's a few more. I think, oh, one fell. I think I'm going to leave the rest for next week. You can see I still have a lot to harvest. I have my beets to harvest. I have my carrots. By the way, if you see my other vlog when I just planted sweet potatoes, you know I said I'm just going to put the whole thing in the ground. I'm going to top this up. But they are doing amazing comparing to what it was last week. Seriously, guys. Plants grow like crazy. You can grow anything. I think they need love and care and water and fertilizer, and they just grow like crazy. Okay, let me pack up really quick because here comes the rain. Let me get everything back. I'm going to leave these outside so they can get a good raining on. Yeah, let me grab my glass and my basket. And where's Paris? Paris, get inside. Come, let's go. Come, Paris. The rain is coming. Go inside. Go. Go, darling. Go. 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 So, yes, it has started. So, I'm inside now. I think I got a lot done. Look how dark the inside of the house is. It's like clouds everywhere. I'm gonna get these all washed and ready for dinner. And I feel good. I got something done. I mean, it took me 30 minutes to do all that, but I feel really good. I got some work done in the garden. And I never tell you guys this, but I really would appreciate it if you jump over on my Facebook and my Instagram. I'll leave the link in the description. I'm really trying to get those two platforms to grow, and I would really appreciate it if you help me do that. And don't forget, if you want to support the channel, there's also a PayPal link. And guys, I just want to say I appreciate you guys so much. So much questions come to me via the email, and if you email me and you want to have a long talk, I share my WhatsApp number and we could interact more on a different level. So I'm really enjoying you guys, and I want you to know that I appreciate you so incredibly much. And thank you, and I'll see you again in my next vlog. Cheers.